Hey friends, so today we are going to talk about the Intention Jar Bar, okay? So I'm here at a festival, and before I get everything out and open, I'm going to take a second to make a video and show you what I have here. The Intention Jar Bar is something I'm going to be offering as like girls' nights or birthday parties or weekends that you want to do something with your girlfriends or your friends, however, and get together. There'll be a set charge per person. You'll get all of these things and probably more as this builds and grows. And it'll be a great way for you to set intentions and manifest and do things with your friends that align with your own soul. And I know a lot of us need that. So here at the festival, if you are ever here with me and you see me, the Intention Jar Bar, you get 11 items for $22. So what you do is you start off and you get your tray, right? And then you have all of these lovely herbs here. Let me turn you just a little. And so you start off and you're gonna get one of these goodies, and you have Palo Santo, you have sage, and you have your own little candle so you can seal everything at the end. And then I have moon water, we have ocean water, I have river water, so you can decide what you want. And so I have these small jars for you to put your herbs in to take with you, because you can take it with you. You don't have to do it here at the event. I do have a space for that, but you don't have to do it that way. You can take it with you. And so you're going to package all of your goodies up, right? So you're going to take your jars, these lovely little old antique jars, and this is the April Pink Moon Water. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to cork that bad boy up, so now we're at 4. And then I recommend going ahead, and if you're taking it, go ahead and putting your herbs in here, right? That way, as you do it, you're not having to put them in with your hands or do anything like that, unless you want to, because you can feel the earth and the different herbs and things, and that sometimes brings you more energy to that, so it's really up to you. But when you're here and you have your family's waiting, you're trying to go, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the 4 herbs that we choose in here, okay? So I'm looking for luck today, right? We are trying, it's our last day, it's Mother's Day. We are trying to sell out, right? That's what we want. We want everything gone so we can don't have to take it home. So we're gonna go for luck. Let's see. So we're gonna start with allspice. And just get a little bit, or whatever. You put it in there, and you can do it over your tray. That's why you have a tray, because it spills a little bit. So mugwort amplifies magic, so we're going to amplify our luck today with some mugwort. So the mugwort is a little bit big. We are just going to put it in there. Okay, and then we're going to use dandelion, because we are manifesting. We're manifesting for a great day. We're setting intentions to have the best attitude that we can, and we hope that we are going to do good today. So I have these lovely heads of dandelions. We're going to shove these down in there. And now we're going to use cinnamon. If you don't know, cinnamon is one of those things you can blow into your house on the first of the year and wish for abundance for your home. Ask for that energy.
How you doing, sir? Good morning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So many puppies, I'm never going to get that done if they keep coming by.
Now we got 3 more items, right? So I have sand, and then I have Georgia red clay, but I also have river rocks. Now, all river rocks are not going to fit into this little bitty jar. So if you have an altar, you can take these things with you, put it with the jar, and have them there together. Or you can choose to use small rocks, because I do have some small rocks. And so what I like about the river rocks is the river rocks are constantly pummeled. There's some days that are slow and calm, and some days they're just, you know, really put through it, right? And it doesn't stop. It's a constant. It's an always go, go. But what happens to the rocks? They start with jagged edges, right? And then they come smooth and soft, and you get that river rock. So remember, river rocks, it is you've weathered it. You're still the rock. You're just smoother now. And all of those things have turned you into something different. And hopefully for the better, but not always, you know, it just changes. So I'm gonna pick out some little bitty rocks, because this experience has changed me. Sometimes it's hard. Being a vendor at a festival is not always easy. You don't always have the days that you wish for, and so you stick in there though, because each time you do it, you learn something and you grow, and you know, you hope for the best the next time. So I'm gonna put some river rocks in here. So here we go, how well you can see my little jar here so far. Now, if you want, you can always add your water to it. So that'll be an option when you're here in person. This is where you'll be able to fill this with the water if you wanted, or you can take it with you, how we did, and we put it in the jar to take with us. But you can leave it just like this. With intentions, there's no right or wrong. This is your intentions, your energy, and it's what you feel. So, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I think I'm going to. And so we're going to put a lid on it. Put that here. So we're at 9 items now, so we get 2 more. So I am going to take a compass. I got these little compasses, aren't they cool? Because sometimes we just need direction. And sometimes we just need to be reminded that we know the way. And we just got to follow. We got to follow our inner compass, our inner self, our intuition, and go where it takes us. So I'll put that there. And then I'm also a fire sign. And so you get matches. Get them for your candle or for something else different, but you get these little bitty things and matches. So now, this is all of the things. And I know it looks small, but you got to think of all the things you have in here. And, you know, there are bigger things for water, so I do, you know, you can make them bigger. This is your thing and how you feel. This is not super stuck to this. It's, you know, the energy that you're putting into it. And so, again, here's your intention jar bar, final product. And then you can also take it with you. And if you do take it, you're going to get this lovely little box. And I have filler. And then you can take everything with you. And you can add it to your altar. And have it. Now I want to show you something else though. So depending on what type of box you want and what other things you want, I also have different elemental things to add to the intention jars or to your set, right? I have charcoal, burnt charcoal from a fire. I have these buttons that I found that are really burnt. I have a pine cone that is half burnt and half not burnt. And so these are different items that you can get with your 11 also. And then we have other elementals. So I have some rose petals from the garden, some beautiful moss. I love moss. It's grounding, right? It's grounding. It grows all over the ground. It's grounding. I have some really cool leaves. Let me see. Where's those ones? Like these. These leaves. See, they're colorful, but yet right there in the middle, it's still dark. You know, but they shine on the outside, and they're colorful. I don't know. And then I got some goldenrod. You know, different things in here. I have a baby pine cone. I think somebody got it. Oh, up here, baby pine cone. So, you know, this is an experience for you, and I really hope that I can get some feedback. Tell me what you think, if you ever experienced something like this anywhere that you've been, and let me know if you are interested. Depending on where you live, I'm going to be doing some things closer to me, and I think that this will be really fun. So, again, Intention Jar Bar. Thanks for sticking around.
How y'all doing?